Wake and bake, rise and grind. God is good all the time. Don't forget to thank God for waking you up this morning. He real all the time. Battle Rappers Life. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Here. Thank you for the like. Like the video for me, y'all. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. What up, Rankins? What I miss? Salute, salute. What up, Thomas? I don't know. I thought y'all was gonna tell me what's going on in battle rap, y'all. What's going on in battle rap? Y'all can hear me? I know in my background, my air conditioner is kicking in the back. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, y'all. Talk to me, what I miss. I've been at work all week, missed everything. You ain't hear about nothing? I know I heard about the ghostwriting allegations. Um, the face-offs. I heard about the face-offs. The Lux and Twerk battles coming up. Coffee and Yoshi, yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that. That's wild. I hope those ladies able to talk about that. Squash their little beef behind the scenes because you don't look like they really want no problems, especially Yoshi don't want no issues. Yeah, the ghostwriting is crazy. It's crazy. What's that crown number one, crown number two? What's that for? It's new on YouTube, I ain't realize it. We got I think Head Ice and Easy battle today, right? Right. I gotta look it up. Must be a new feature. Wake and bake, rise and grind. Thank you for the likes, y'all. Like the video. If y'all want me to keep it live up, talk to me, talk to me. Do y'all feel like battle rap is still dying or is it coming back to life? Oh yeah, the Cameron. I heard Cameron got a league coming up, a tournament league. So let me talk to you. The top fan. So you my top fan, or you the first to enter the live? But yeah, Cameron got a battle rap league or a tournament coming up. Salute to that for sure. But it's sad to say, but it looks like it's really no hope. I hope. How about this? I hope he does it or he got a real good plan behind it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we have these new sponsors, new people coming into battle rap, and they don't know what they doing. The battle rappers look at it as a money grab. You know what I'm saying? They just going all the battles be underwhelming on new people's leads for the most part. I probably was first, but uncommon and most is probably what it's based off. Yeah. First comment, second comment like that. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Thank you for the likes, y'all. Um, I need to do a video talking to Cam. It's gonna go something like this. What's going on, Cameron? Salute to you, man. It is what it is, right? Obviously, you're a fan of battle rap. Yep, yep. Obviously, you're a fan of battle rap. But let me warn you. Let me warn you how battle rap is right now. Battle rap is full of selfish, money-grabbing battle rappers and dissatisfied fans. They look for the moments to clown you or put you down. It's very negative over here, sir. Super. If anybody know Cam, send him this clip. I might even chop it up myself. Very negative. So you know what you need over here? Not people that's gonna smile in your face, claim they real niggas. None of that. You need structure. I know Kim thinking like, structure? Yeah, structure, sir. You can't just come over here and battle rap. Not planned out perfect. I like that you thought it through a little bit. I can tell because you're doing a tournament. But what you need in these tournaments is official judges. Official. Cam, listen to me, man. That's the first step. Judging the battles is the first step. But you need official ones. You don't need DNA, Big T. No disrespect. I know some of y'all probably thinking, what do you mean, rankings? Those are um, reliable judges, or whatever word y'all want to call good judges, because they've been in the game so long. Who else knows how to judge the battles but a battle rapper? So I figure I look at this as a sport. So when y'all say things like that, it makes me say, it makes me think, who better to judge a basketball game, referee a basketball game, than a basketball player? See how dumb that sounds? Or a football player. That sounds stupid. Nobody that's actually playing the sport is the best at judging the sport. So y'all just sound dumb when y'all say that. I don't know why. I understand that. They got their own preferences, their own styles, hence they're battle rappers. So why would a battle rapper be the best judge? It makes no sense, but y'all think it does. None at all. In no sport it makes sense. So you need official judges. You're in luck. I'm an official judge. Yes, self-proclaimed official. You know what I'm saying? And a couple of people vouch for me. It's just I'm the only one that's been doing this the longest. Off of criteria. Yeah, criteria. We actually rank the battle rappers. So You don't get no more structure than me. The rankings. I won't even want to toot my own horn because it's a group of us. You need official judges because if you don't, it's just gonna be a money grab. You're gonna realize battle rap is not in the red. Like, you're gonna be in the red regardless. You're not gonna make your money back first couple of events. So I hope you plan for that. But if you want anticipation, because anytime tournaments in this culture come along, we all tuned in because tournaments shows that it's real winners. So it's not just about entertainment, it's still about competition when you talk about tournaments. So that's a good idea. But then when we judge these tournaments, it's always, I'm not saying that it's always back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's always back and forth saying the judges don't know what they're talking about. Somebody think the other person won. It's a lot of controversy when it comes to the judges. But most of the tournaments, even though the judges is flawed, still be successful. We still be tuned in. So that's a good thing. But I'm saying that if it's official judges like how we do it, then it'll be more legit. More legit. You can just keep the tournament thing going and not turn it from a tournament to an actual league. You're respected, Cam. You got a lot of money, right? Don't let battle rap discourage you. Please. We love that you're in our sport. Um, look forward to your name being brought up in mad blogs. I advise you never to show your face. Never. You see how some people like, I didn't even know Cam had a tournament. Keep it like that. I wouldn't even come to the battles if I was you, because they're gonna look for anything to try to down you. Even though you're probably used to that, you don't really care too much about that. But I'm saying it's different over here. Super different. We need official judges, and after the official judges, then that's when you can officially give them wins and losses. Keep up with their wins and losses and keep it going. Keep it going. I understand that. Don't let the fans trick you into thinking like you need Lux or you need Mook or you need some of these top tier guys, because the top tier guys will definitely reach out for you. And it is a thing. Like a top tier is like somebody like Hitman Holla, somebody like that. They're gonna bring in money for sure. They'll bring you money. They'll actually help you get into the green sometimes. But it's not about quick money grabs. It's not about that. If you keep it going with the tournament, turn it into a league, it might not happen this year. It was definitely not going to happen this year. Might not happen next year. Might not happen 3, 4 years down the line. But once you start ranking these guys and then you seeing the numbers beside their name, this person is actually number one. This person is actually number 15. This person, it's going to spark up competition in their minds. We got something over here called Champion of the Year, right? They try to act like they don't like Champion of the Year, but they tune in every year because they actually do want to be ranked, because it is a sport to them. It is about competition. It's just no real way to find out who won or lost because it's so opinionated and people's criteria be so flawed. You understand? So if you have super structure, they're gonna come. The top tier is gonna start coming into your league. Then of course I think you should vet them in. Vet them in. If you holler at the rankings, I got a whole ranking. Like I said, I got the ranking. I got them lined up from 1 all the way to 100 and something in order. That's how long I've been watching, judging, and ranking these guys, so I can give you a better insight of who to put who against who. You know what I'm saying? How to move them up in the rankings. But if you gonna come over here, Cam, you please help the sport, sir. Help us grow. People been trying all different type of ways. It's not going to work those ways. If you do not put competition, wins and losses, as the most important thing in your league, it's gonna fail. That's RBE. And RBE, I won't call him failing, but I'm saying he retired. Smack doing DVDs again. It's not what you think, bro. It's not what you think. But I must say something like that. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I need to make another video and just chop up that part right there. Battle Rapper's Life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, we welcome Remy Ma. We welcome other people's King Bao. It's just we watch their videos with a magnifying glass like this. Like their first events, I said videos, their first events with a magnifying glass like this. So we nitpick everything in battle rap. So that's a turnoff to, of course, celebrities. You see it turned off Joe Budden, and so many people have came and laughed. 50 Cent. That app really did fool the game up. I was obvious back then, but I get it now. Your honor in the building, what's going on? See? You got to give them ample time. It's not about rushing nothing, Cam. I know you already started. You got your plan. But I'm saying after this plan is not what you think this plan is, don't get discouraged, Cameron. Holla at the rankings. There's going to be so many people in your ear, from battle rappers to bloggers, saying that they got the answer. We tried everything. They saying our sport is dying, bro. The bloggers, the fans, the battle rappers, they don't care, bro. Instead of telling us what to do, to like me, telling you what to do to make it a sport and push us up, everybody just rather say it's dying. This is a war of words. They know how much words is important, and they still saying it's dying, dead. Like, what? You see my slogan, battle rap is life. Forget what they talking about. Still about that competition, Cam. Help us out, man. Salute to you. That's just a little, extra film. But yes, mad drama going on. I talked to my boy Fans Point of View. He like, you ain't missing nothing. All it is drama. Drama, drama, drama. So I watched a couple of battles, you know what I'm saying? I seen the compliment battles. Those joints was dope. You know, they don't count in the rankings, but you know what I'm saying, it's a good watch. Now that's entertainment, you know what I'm saying? That's entertainment. What's his name? Burris, Anderson Burris. He's fire. I don't care what nobody say. That guy is tough. Super witty. Super witty. He remind me of like an old school grind time nigga. Yeah, y'all don't know about grind time. Yeah. Old school grind time killer. Anderson Burris is nice. I mean, I didn't like his second round, obviously. But it's not about me liking it or not. It was structured, funny, all that type of stuff. You still get points in the rankings unbiasedly. So I know how to separate my preference from actually scoring. But I didn't like personally that round. Of course, all that gay stuff was out of pocket. But you said what? What did you say? What'd you say? Is the card today, y'all? Do y'all know if the nostalgia card is today? I might cop up, though. I might cop up. I still got hope for battle rap, y'all. No matter how much y'all like the drama and negativity and all that, nah, bro. Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta stay positive. Somebody gotta keep this joint a sport, or it's really gonna die. Somebody gotta do it, or it's really gonna die, y'all. I seen what QP. You see the drama with QP, drama with ghostwriting, stuff we already knew. Stuff we already knew. He said, "Man, let it go. It's not the sport we know anymore." Right. It's getting sad, but we still got hope, man. Still got hope. I do. It's an easy formula, man. It's right in everybody's face. It's unrecognizable. It looks so different. And then I seen one blog, he was like, it's oversaturated. The nigga J400. That's why I seen J400 talking to Hip Hop is Real, I think. He talking about it's oversaturated and all this other stuff. But mind you, this nigga got a league himself. There's too many league owners. But you went out and you got a league yourself. I can't stand dudes like that. I can't stand dudes like that. I mean, respectfully, that don't make no sense, Jay. So you go out and money grab since it's crazy and everybody doing the wrong thing. Let me go out there and money grab too. Like, and brag about it. Yeah, I'm still getting paid for my events that I threw. Like, bro, talking out of both sides of your mouth is crazy. You can't do that. It don't even make sense to do. So we got guys like him oversaturated. Oversaturation to me means a lot of talent out there. A lot. If it's so much that it's people calling it oversaturated, so it's plenty of talent out there. What? All you gotta do is structure that thing up. That's it. That's it. It's right there in everybody's face, bro. Right there. But like he was saluting to some of the people. Like I said, I salute to the league owners. Yeah, I salute them because they keeping battle rap battles actually going. Just because nobody's judging the battles right or structuring them, at least it's still happening. You know what I'm saying? So at any point in time, you already know how it is. If somebody start doing, let's say, Cameron start structuring that thing up right, of course somebody gonna take the formula. Especially if you seen all eyes on that. Once you see all eyes on that and it's a continual theme because it's tournament seasons and tournaments going on, keep it going. You can steal it, bro. You can steal it. And it's not about paying the battle rappers what they think they're worth respectfully. It's not about that. No saturated would mean there's talent out there. Oversaturated means there's too many people without talent. I can see that. Too many people without talent. I can see that. But to me, it looks like because to me, I'll listen to the battle rappers. I know they talented, so it looks like it might look like that because everybody sounds the same. People say everybody sounds the same, right? So then you're gonna find the original sounds and then call that talent. No, the guy that sound like that guy is he might not be as nice as Twerk. Like let's just put Twerk for instance. People got Twerk style. Of course they not as I think Lou Castro got a Twerkish style, but he make his own lane. And then just because you're original don't mean you can beat Lou Castro. You act like people in sports don't got the same type of games. Yes, some people stand out, but for the most part, everybody's the same. So I don't, like I said, my brain is different. I look at this really as competition as sport. So I see what y'all saying, but it don't really make sense to me like that. No, put them in a ring, judge the battle. Whoever win, go up. Whoever lose, stay the same or go down. That's it. That's it. Hold on for a second. I got you. Oh, you can hold up. You want to go on join my Discord? If you could just say the voice. Hold up, I can get my other phone. Yeah, that's it. I don't care about too much. I want to see you in the ring. Do Kobe Bryant play like Michael Jordan? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what are we talking about? I don't know. I don't know. But like I said, battle rap have their own type narratives. They say whatever, bro, over here. Because they don't really know how to look at it. I'm in the Discord if you want to pop in the Discord and then speak your piece. They're going to be able to hear you in the video. You know what I'm saying? And don't try to hit me with the, I can't log into Discord. I'm trying. Log into Discord. Oh, yeah. You got to remember your password. That's true. Your password should be the same for everything. The district. It should be easy. Hey, y'all make sure y'all like the video, man. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. It should be easy. Same thing for everything, a slogan. Y'all feel what I'm saying though? Yeah, Rankers, we understand what you're saying, but everybody don't look at it like that. People got their own different ways of looking at things. That's how art is. That's how sports is. That's how anything is. But just because everybody look at it in their own way, don't mean it's not a competition. Don't mean you shouldn't have them ranked. Don't, you know what I'm saying? You can't shoo away what I'm saying just because you want to look at it your own way. No, no. And I think it's disrespectful to put y'all on the same level as like wrestling. No disrespect. But it's disrespectful to compare y'all to wrestling just out there doing stuff. Like, bro, no. I'm doing boxing all day. Blood sport. Real. It's real. No, Rankings is fake. You heard Miss Hustle. Ah, everything's rehearsed. Ah. Everybody got a ghostwriter. Ah. Everything's a script. Terrible. Terrible. I wish it's a way. Hold up, let me see. See, I should be able to like hold on to your name and invite you to the stream. I should be able to do that. Yeah, what's the word, family? Thank y'all for the lights, though, y'all. Is nostalgia today? Is that today, y'all? My boy Ed, what up? You going live for the event today? I think it is. I don't know. You gonna donate to the cause? I don't know. I don't know. Your Honor tell me to give it up. Somebody says tomorrow. Oh, Your Honor says tomorrow. Sunday is crazy. Sunday is crazy. The basketball game is today, Philly versus New York. I got a good idea for the Philly game. They shouldn't have no score, y'all. No refs, no scoreboard, nothing. Just have them out there playing, going crazy, giving it all they got. And then at the end of it, ask the fans who won. Terrible. Terrible. Nah, it's battle rap basketball, right? That's what y'all should do. What is wrong with these battle rappers, man? What's wrong with y'all, bro? They crazy. Your honest, that'd be fire. No, it won't. That'd be stupid. Just like battle rap be. Because who won? Who won? Who won? Who won? Don't you know niggas in real life ask that? Who won? You just watching you tell me. Me tell you. Like, what are you talking about? I mean, people watch the battles and ask me who won. That mean they don't know how to judge the battle. Just like the person they ask. It don't matter. You just tell me who won, who you think won. I like this guy's hat better. Pick him. Oh, you can't be wrong. Like, right. No. Y'all gotta be stupid, bro. Respectfully. People crazy, bro. Y'all know. Just go out there and give it all you got. No score. Oh my goodness. You see the people, they came over here, rankings. You going live today? Oh, what happened? I thought y'all don't like battle rap no more. What happened? It's dying and all that. Nobody like it. Stupid, right? Y'all still watch the battles though. Y'all still gonna watch the battles. If y'all gonna watch the battles anyway, if more and more leads, more and more battle rap people want to be battle rappers anyway, why not turn it official? Ever ask yourself that? Why not? Why not just turn it official? Because all niggas, mostly niggas like, turn it official? What does that even mean? You know what I'm saying? Because it's crabs in the butt, you know what I'm saying? The mentality of the talent over here is niggas. So it's like they don't even know how to start to turn. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know. They don't know. They don't even know how to start. It's sad, man. What else is happening in battle rap? I've been seeing all type of stuff. I see all type of stuff, bro. Stupid stuff though. I heard what was the last? K. Sean's return was fire. It was definitely fire. His battle was crazy. Nostalgia. He should have been on Nostalgia, but he acting weird too. I think he the new Smack. So maybe you got the formula now, huh, Kayshawn? That's his own league, and he gonna try. And look, he's saying it on the video. My Discord is Battle Rap Rankings. Let me see, can I drop the link here? Hold up, let me see, can I find the link real quick? Copy link. Mm-hmm. That's the first step. There you go. I just dropped the Discord link right there. Y'all ain't about to pull up, y'all. We gonna let them talk, y'all. We gonna let them talk. Just when you get to the, well, you know how to use Discord. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, people. What we doing, y'all? What we doing? Can't copy respect. Take your time, G. Take your time, man. Take your time. Text it to you. I do that. I gotta stay up here because I haven't been up here for a while. So notifications gonna take forever to send out to everybody, all the people. And I understand that. I'm down. Got like 70% on my phone. Go down fast though. So we here, y'all. Talk to me. Join my Discord if you want to chop it up. Oh, I might send it to you. Oh, let me see if I got you. I posted it in your Instagram too, Your Honor. I don't know if you can grab it from there. Pause. Head Ice versus Easy the Block Captain. Hmm. Easy 3-0. He can't keep up. He can't keep up. Yo. Yo, what's goody? What's goody?
Yeah, yeah, can you hear me?
Yo.
How the service looking? We good? Can you
Yup,
hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah. What's
Talk
up,
to
G? What's up, G?
Nothing much, man. Cooling. How you feeling?
Man, I'm so blessed, bro. What up, Chad? What up, y'all? Long time no see, man. Y'all niggas been out the way.
Yeah. Yup.
I was just saying, you talking this morning, bringing up your good points. You know how it go, and I always want to jump in and give my little 2 cents. I feel like I got so much goddamn good shit to tell this, the community. And I always try to jump in and give my expertise because I be seeing that shit, bro. I'm always a little more advanced than them niggas. Everybody, I had an interview a year ago saying all this shit, and now nigga, you start to see more people more people putting shit up, talking about it now. And I'm like, bro, I did this a year ago, but they called me crybaby and sensitive when I was just giving it up, explaining how these niggas suck and why this shit suck. I'm the problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good when that's the story of my life. It's been like that. You figure out something earlier than everybody else. You try to say something, you the bad guy. Then now everybody figure it out, and then now we good. It's a problem. It's the same shit, bro. But here we go again. So with this shit, bro, I'll tell you this. You had a good point. I mean, you tried to make a good point when you said like twerk. You was like twerk. And you said Castro. Castro, you sounds twerk-esque. He sound twerky to you, but he carved out his own lane. And I'm like, but did he? If everyone says he sounds twerky, did he carve out his? No, he's still in the shadow of who he sounds like. Yes, he's still in the shadow of the nigga that he sound like. He did not carve out his own lane. That ain't carving our own lane.
But to my point,
you may say you could say he branched out maybe, but not really. Not really. That nigga is still considered a twerk clone, just like the rest of them. And I don't even get it because twerk's a clone, so I don't even understand how the fuck like he's a fucking clone. So
all right, so that's a better.
my fault.
That's a better. No, you good.
Good day. Well, what you about to do? You gotta go to. So you taking us home? Boy, I quit. Oh, thanks, sir. What did you want to do? Because I'm with whatever. So
That's my
just
point then. So all right, so take away Luke Castro. Twerk is a clone. Since Twerk is a clone, then he carved out his own lane for show. To my point.
okay. Okay, that's now that yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. Okay, but okay, so let's slow down. Let's take this slow. I'm not talking to you. I'm on
Thanks for the
Discord.
alley oop. Thanks
All
for the alley
right.
oop. But I was just saying wins and losses. Like he became his own battle rapper. I'm pretty sure he got his own fans. Is what I'm saying. Like his own fans, not Twerk fans. Is his fans or no? No, he got his own fans. You know what I'm saying? Even though he sounds like Twerk, that don't matter. Like in sports, that don't matter if somebody got the same game as somebody. But in battle rap,
And
it
this is
do.
one of the ones that matter. You just said Kobe looked like Jordan. Yeah, but no biting ain't a part of the NBA rule. That's not a thing. You can still hook shots and still moves. Yeah, but with the shit we do, no biting is rule number one.
Mm. Is
Well,
it?
at least rule number two, I would say it must rhyme is rule number one. But then I would say number two, it must be original.
No, no. Original is like nobody's word, so I get that part. But like styles,
No, no. Original involves mannerisms, characteristic traits, behavioral patterns. They all look at them niggas. Look at the way like Rum started to move. Rum be moving and like twerk, but they all keep just like this stiff. They keep a stiff, rigid, arm balance type of thing. It's this stiff rigidness where it's like they're in a permanent swollen or a permanent flex. It's like a permanent little flex ridge what they are, and then their feet go apart like duck feet, like they come apart, and then they walk with this little crab type of tip to it, and it's a real awkward look. It's real specific. That's how you know they biting it. And niggas, and you could bet they biting mannerism. That's a characteristic trait. They biting characteristic traits. They bite the way niggas use, the way they put up their guns with their fingers. They bite how they head look, how they neck look when they doing it. Everybody want to walk around their opponent, and they bite that. Now it's time to gotta take a lap around your opponent every 3 bars for some reason. They got that. That's biting. What do you mean that? No, it ain't just rhymes. They bite because battle rap is an amalgamation of rapping, performing. So you can't just leave originality up to the rapping part. No, it must carry over to performance. These niggas bite drift, they bite swag, they bite inflections, voice tones, they bite lingo, they bite storytelling, they bite topics of choice. Swamp was never a drug talking nigga. And then I don't always talk drugs. I've been talking drugs since my career started. I'm a drug talker. That motherfuckers don't try to know me for that. That's because I do everything. But I'm a drug talker, right? Shout out to Swamp, no disrespect. But he bit that topic of speech after it became cool from niggas like me, Steve. Of course, it's always been cool with Rex and Sugar, but that's a topic thing. Down Swamp is heavily a drug talker after going his first career with not even missing in a house. So how all of a sudden either you start selling drugs late in life or you biting testimonies. Niggas be biting other niggas' testimony. That's not your story, bro. That's biting. That's all biting. That's the way they dress, the way they act. Niggas got bandanas on their head like twerk now. That's biting. You biting drip. That's biting drip.
But come on, man. But I'm just saying that that's only in battle rap you can't do that because even in hip hop, like hip hop, don't everybody do what everybody else do in hip hop from the beginning? Yes. You know what I'm saying? You can't say no because that's it's gonna automatic. Yes, if you're famous, of course everybody's gonna start sounding like you. You got the sound. You know what I'm saying? If it just down south would sound like Young Thug, how many Young Thugs have we heard? And he sounds like Lil Wayne. You know, like what are we talking about? Who cares? Like, well, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Even in hip hop, you know what I'm saying? So you can't try. I'm looking at it as a sport, but I'm just saying, even in hip hop, I understand not saying somebody's words. Of course, you can't bite, but their style, that's regular. That's everyday life for anybody. The way you dress is probably how somebody else dress. That's anything we actually do. Come on, man. That's the culture.
Okay,
No.
okay. It sounds to me that what you just did was put a definition on biting. That's all you did. You just defined it better. We know that. Yeah, we know that. You defining it. We know it. You said that. Oh, okay. You just making it seem like something cool for people who be like, yeah, see, that's what somebody told you. You could do that. Nigga, no. You're right. There's a billion young thugs. You're right. There's a billion young thugs. I was inspired by niggas like Kid, 50. That's inspiration. We should all be. We should be able to look at your raps. Oh shit! Hold on, my phone ringing. Oh.
No, you good. Yeah,
hold on.
Yeah, get that.
Oh, that's Chris. Oh shit.
See.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, you still here? You still here? Yo. Nah, you choppy now. Nah, you choppy a little bit now. I don't know what happened. You might have to leave and come right back in.
Shit,
no, you good now.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we straight. All right. Hey, okay.
Nah, but you see my point. You see my point with like style, even dress, like dress style, moves, mannerisms, like you were saying, like that's regular. Don't in hip hop.
Okay. Well, I got.
Go ahead.
Got you. What you explaining? We should be able to look at. We should be able to look at a battle rapper. And I have no problem, Rankins, with if you can look at a battle rapper and tell who inspired him to rap. I have no issue with that. I take no issue. If you listen to my album, if you go download my album on both headphones out there, y'all. If you go download my EP, it's okay if you finish that EP and say, "Oh yeah, he's heavily Eminem influenced." Right. His favorite rapper must be Royce the 5'9", which it is. Oh, he's definitely a Don Trip fan. That's okay. It's okay if you could point to where you can. I think that's fine.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm saying.
What's not fine is sounding like them niggas. Spankers. Fighting is not okay. Being inspired, yes. Rap, so of course I had to hear it from someone else before I decided how I wanted to do it. Sure, I couldn't make it up myself, but I think finding out who inspired you is okay. But finding out who did you on, it's not okay.
Come on, man. That's why you gotta originate from that style. Like that's why I use Lou Castro from Twerk, because he's Twerk-ish. He's sounding more and more like him a little bit by his theatrics and stuff. So his personality kind of make him who he is. But he still.
I was watching Castro before Twerk, so I had got it backwards. I remember thinking Twerk was fighting from him because I watched Castro coming up, and I missed Twerk's time. I missed his upbringing, but I didn't catch him until he made it to y'all. But I already knew Castro before everybody else seen him. DMV, and so I had it backwards. But yeah, once I got into the battle,
you got a good point there because it might be a DMV style. It might be because he was there. He came down there with y'all, right? Didn't Twerk move to you? Right. So I did ponder that before. Because it don't really sound like a New Jersey style. So it does sound maybe DMV. So I don't know. It actually sounds. Hold on. Where's Prez Mafia from? Where's Prez Mafia from? Is he from New York or New Jersey?
I would say New York.
Yeah. So it do kind of got a New York-ish style too. Because it definitely sounds like him.
Castro's from New York, too. Castro's from New York. He's originally from New York. All of them. Yeah, they from New York.
So it's a blend. It might be a blend of the two. Ooh, it might be.
They keep, New York niggas keep, okay, baby, damn. New York niggas, they keep, you can know, yeah, Prez from New York for sure, because New York niggas always love, like, money in their name and shit, like Cake Life and, they Prezi and Dead Prez and I'm out for presidents to represent me. New York is a weird infatuation with money that just takes over their life. 50 Cent, Tony Yayo, Lloyd Banks, the whole crew got money. They got to keep money in it's their identity out there. It's weird. So yes, Prez definitely from New York because Prez, President Mafia, President Dubs, Prezi, Dead Prez, they got infatuation. That's weird with money. But anyway, so he is from New York. Know that off of that alone. But well, let's do this. Let's tackle this then. Okay, like I said, I think it's okay to know who inspired you. Yeah, motherfuckers see me, you see Rex for sure. Agreed. You see me up there on that stage, it's okay if you see the
So
embodiment of
so
Reggie.
now let's draw the line then. So where's drawing the line? Because I think you got what you think, and you say you agree with kind of what I'm saying. And but I'm not saying like inspired. I'm saying like style, like what's new. You understand? Like if something new that's working, don't everybody that can do that in anything we do. That's just regular to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's part of style, like performance, like you say, performance, right? In battle rap. I understand not looking exactly like watching his video and then doing his exact moves. That we can play his reel and then y'all look the exact same. That'll be funny. You know what I'm saying? But that's Kobe, if you ask me. You can do that with Kobe. So it's like it'll be funny, but if you can do it and get away with it and it's working, like I don't know, style. Now, if you're talking about like voice, sound like somebody, then that's when you blurring the lines. I think now the actual voice inflections and stuff. Ah, I could kind of see that one if that's where you want to blur the line. You know what I'm saying? But performance, nah, come on, man, do what's working. We don't want y'all. How can y'all even have your own performance? How? You gotta steal it. You gotta
At the
perform like
end,
somebody.
you definitely spit some facts right here. It's just a few things I think. Okay, so let's you know what you say? Oh, all right. So let's in a broad sense, you are right. But when we start, if we start actually getting further down, I think it starts to lean more in my favor. On a broader scale, yes, you're correct. I would never have got up there and battle rap if I didn't see them niggas do it. Yeah, right. If you're talking from that sense of even just living, yeah, sure. But like, I think what you're describing is the definition of biting. I think they're biting the entirety of it, not performance or not lines, not rhymes. It's all of it. It's their mannerisms, their characteristic traits. They're biting. They bite ideas. They bite. They bite. Okay, so first, okay, so let's run it. All right, what do we? I'm not in my rap no more. What the hell am I old fat? Let's run it. Okay. Okay. All right. You battle. You get your name up. Okay. Get some shirts. Print out some shirts. Make AKA call it merch. Okay. Then what? Start a podcast. Okay. You got that. All right. Then what? Sell some and then put your merch on some other stuff. See if you sell that. Okay. Now what? You do some skits. Okay. Now you just enter the internet paradigm where you're just doing the same exact shit. You don't even have a love for clothes. You're not even a fashionable nigga. You're just making clothes because that's what you know is next after you get this far in battle rap. You just, it's time for clothes now. Time for a podcast now. They don't even have an original thought on their own. They just follow the scripts in front of them. And then you enter the internet paradigm where you're on 20 B1s or you're on the this or that. You're just following the same money trends that you got to follow to monetize your life. And your life becomes some monetization instead of an art form. They don't know the arts. They don't love the arts, bro. They're carbon copies of one another. Look at K-Shine last weekend. Filthy magazine. You don't want to play, mate. I will hit your helmet until I got a cell, mate.
Crazy.
I mean, they can't do stuff like that.
Crazy.
They're not rappers like that. They're not creators like that, bro. These niggas at this time stick with the same monotonous, the same thing that you can do to get through. And because the fans are so new and impressionable, they don't even care. They're not judging it right. That's why I don't care because you're not even looking at it through the right lens the minute you start talking about, that's his shit. That's like, bro. All right, so let's see. I don't know these niggas. I don't watch Twerk. Don't watch Easy. I don't watch Rum. I don't watch the new class of killers from 2016 and up or whatever. All of them ass to me. I don't know all that whole class. The whole rider. The whole class is dirt, bro. I don't know who's nice out that class, but Prep. And I don't think Prep was in that class actually. That whole class is ass to me. And it's because they all are just carbon copies of one another. That was around the same time that PG Step came into play. See, it's all about, you've been in it forever, Frankie, so you know the timeline by heart. Like
Most definitely.
When remember that PG Step with Trey Dennis, that cringy ass shit?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, what was, I just wondered. Okay, that's fine. I just want to, all right. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna sit out and talk. Um, but remember that PG Step, Trey Dennis, the king
Most
of
definitely.
cringy. Adi Boom, king of cringe. All of them niggas was so cringy with the way they did things because it was so inorganically forced. Them niggas was forcing it. You're not a rapper. You're not a reader, reciter, rap. You're not a reader, writer, or reciter. You're not a performer. You've never once stood in front of anyone to tell them anything. You're literally just trying it out because it's profitable. And that's what's frustrating me because niggas ain't doing this shit for no money, bro. Niggas been doing this. I can show you footage from way. Anyway, let me just. Sorry, I forgot. I'm on a
I
Discord with
get
niggas
what
I
you're
know.
saying.
Look,
I get what
look,
you're saying.
let's
You're saying originality hold should hold more weight because you know how we judge it. So originality
it's
does hold
originality is
weight.
embedded in the rules.
I mean, it is.
It's embedded
It's
in the
in it.
rules.
It's in it, and we
Before
got
you
it
get
in there. But it's not the overall. See, yes, it's somebody being original in anything. Brand new somebody, just a venture or just super brand new out of the box. Is that more entertaining, or do people draw to that more? Yes. So I see what you're saying, but is most people and most things the same or similar? Yes, you gotta agree with that too. So just because
absolutely.
you're different, just because you're different and way out the box, and nobody can really pinpoint where you got your style from, super original style, don't mean that mean the only thing that means to me is that style should be able to beat any of the styles unless you run into another original style, especially a carbon copy style. Just beat them.
Uh, Absolutely, and you can. See what the problem is, right? When you say I got original style, it's not just me. It was required to even open your mouth for us to hear this. It was you had to be original. No one would hear no more. That was the end of the round. Time. That nigga Dicky, he fighting. Time. Next, and the next nigga come up in the cipher or something. We literally cut you the minute we saw you. You got cut for sounding like that nigga. Right? Like what I'm saying is, before 2014, I guess, before the cringy PG era came in and it got real cringy, and then that's when different open pockets of battle rap started to pop up all over the world. And it wasn't just ran by URL no more. It was hard to keep up with. It started coming out of London, motherfuckers out France. It just became too oversaturated so fast, right? And I think at that point is where all of the copies came in. Because if you look at B, I'm representing an era. Big T, Hey Bird, Hitman, we got 9 niggas out the Midwest. Now one of them sounded like, whoa, wait, how did you do that? Calico, Clean Paper, B Magic, Verb,
Young
Hitman,
Gill,
Young
Young
Gill.
Gill, Remedy.
You
Yeah,
got a
you're right.
million.
No,
Wait, Young Miles. Come on, we can go all day about who's at the Midwest. And now one of them sounded like, okay, let's go to New York. Let's go to New York. You got K Shine, you got Mook, you got Rex, and the same fucking crew. And not one of them sounded like, you got Harlem, you got Head Ice, you got Brooklyn, you got Math, you got Cortez, you got Brooklyn Haynes, you got all them, and none of them sounded like, and they all from New York. The only thing they got in common is their accent. Wait, okay, well let's go to Chicago. You got Big T, you got Young Cannon, you got True Foe, you got wait a minute, none of them sounded like but before 2015, this was standard, this was regular. And you couldn't sound alike. No one sounded alike. You couldn't. It was against the rules. But now all I'm saying, Rankins, and what I said last year is it's no longer the rule. The rule number 1 is not it must be original no more. I would have said Battle Rap 101. Rule number 1, it must be original. Rule number 2, it must rhyme.
but look how
So that way
strict
it was
but
like,
look how strict your originality is. You say you can't do this like nobody, can do this like nobody. Like, bro, like you can't do nothing.
it's I hear what you're saying, so I want to help with that confusion. That's why I don't want to rant. I do want to like help right now. I don't want to rant, but if it happens, like I just can't help it because it's so much to me, and I'd be so mad because it's like no one watched this happen. I watched it. You didn't see the niggas PG stepping. You didn't see the niggas like that shit, bro. But all right, okay, so let's do this because when I say originality, of course, at its core, none of it's original. I didn't make up rapping. I didn't make up rhyming. So at its core, it's a learned, passed down behavior. Sure.
Thank
Sure.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, when it's time to recite your learned, passed down behavior, what we should hear is an amalgamation of where you're from and who raised you. You shouldn't sound like another battler, is what I'm saying. It's okay if you sound like Philly niggas. Yeah, you're from Philly. All right, it'd be like that. Yeah, you should sound like where you're from because they were rapping like that and you grew up in that culture and you learned those moves and da-da-da, and now it's about da-da-da. Fair enough. But why? But you shouldn't be fighting some nigga from somewhere you never even been. But like that, no. The shit I'm talking about is the shit you grew up in. You grew up in the raps. We grew up in that shit. These niggas didn't grow up in it. They learned it from YouTube. And now they up there giving it their best shot. Look at Loso. Look at Mike P. You mean to tell me these niggas are rappers? They're genuine rappers, bro? Look me in my face and tell me these Mike P, Loso, I don't want to just bully like niggas who are like non-violent, so we can put a violent nigga in it too. Fuck. Man, it's so funny because it do be the stupid, harmless niggas who do like fit this the most. That's why. Shit, Twerk is a gangster and fucking shit and damn. But he may have been rapping before that. I doubt it because he was so cringy coming out. Why do we forget how many years it took him to finally, once you bite enough people, he finally got it down pat. We just overlooked that shit.
No, we ain't overlooked that. We can see people's progress for sure. We don't overlook it. We just hope that they get better. And how else you gonna get better without people in your ear?
Add a few more styles. Wait, he had to get a few more people down pat first, and now he's good to go. I hate that goofy shit out of here, man. He's got praise.
They hit the gym. That's the lab. That's what you do in the lab. That's what you're supposed to do.
I just saw a video. That's why I don't know his career. I saw a video of his earlier, and I was like, this shit cringy. And it was all the way up until like he got to, I don't know, Ill Will or Cortez somewhere where I think it started to come together for the rest of the crowd. But I remember niggas liking that shit. No one enjoyed the Goonie niggas. They weren't tight on. Then all of a sudden you just are. Well, what does that tell you? What does that mean? Okay, so let's run it.
His breakout battle was versus New York, the New York nigga. I want to say it was Brooklyn Carter. Yeah, I think it was Brooklyn Carter. It was his breakout battle. Twerk, if that's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody was like,
right. Okay.
But we was watching him before that, but we was in the trenches. But that's when everybody definitely got up.
Okay, so cool. So everybody went from hating the Goonies. They hate Twerk. They hate drugs. They hate their style. They hate rap. They hate Jack. They hate everything about it. They hate their style. They hate the way they rap. They hate the way they acted. They were young. They were a little immature. They were da-da-da. Okay, everybody, it was a worldwide hate against the Goonies. Mind you, I love them because I know them all personally. We always hanging. And they were pivotal to my upbringing and my career. Right? Okay. But then all of a sudden it just go now? Wait, what the fuck does that tell you? That means we're in different times. That means the standards have changed. That's what that means. That most niggas who can rap the minute you see them. They don't need 19 battles and shit. Like Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock is a great example. It took Rock a while to start to get some traction. He was just a punching bag, a URL punching bag nigga. He was ass. He just was spamming buttons, kind of like he do today. But it took him a minute to get his bearings on how to be entertaining and say tight shit. Basically, he just never said tight shit for real, right? He just rapped. And then, he get with Surf and he battles Surf and things like that. And those type of stuff propel you. And now all of a sudden, he's some dangerous super nigga. And it's like, where were you? And that's when you should just know, you too far off the game because these fans are just too new. Because you would never look at that shit and say anything other than solid. You wouldn't say no elite. You wouldn't use a word like elite. You wouldn't use a word like phenomenal. You wouldn't use what? For Tay-Rock? No, he was a punching bag.
Punching bag? Who was beating up? Nobody was beating up. Nobody was beating up. I think Tay-Rock is a bad example. To be aware.
Okay, but I don't. Yeah, forget it. Okay, I'm trying to.
Yeah, definitely not Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock was going crazy.
I ain't saying I didn't like him. I ain't saying I didn't like him. I thought he was all right, but he was. I'm just.
I see your point with rapping. I see your point where he was just rapping, but he always had like an aggressive type performance, though. Aggressive.
I agree. That's all he ever had was aggressive. He was just a rah aggressive dude. But
Yeah.
it was no real substance. He didn't blow up buildings. He didn't blow down buildings. He ain't a haymaker nigga. He was never one of them dudes. He was in the mist and shadows of. He became them. Okay, so listen. But this is what you got to explain. These aren't disses. This is just the reality. When Big T gave a fuck about battle rap, and when Rex gave a fuck about battle rap, and Verb, and the Hitman, and Khan, and B Magic, and Young Hill, and Nas, and all of, when they actually cared about the sport, Rock wasn't a fight. Rock wasn't up even in the top 15, top 20 niggas.
Nah, he won't.
He
You're right.
became that.
You're right.
He became that because the rest of them stopped giving a fuck, went their own way. Clean paper left, and now you can eat, little nigga. It's like Shaq. You can only
Nah,
eat
he wasn't
Shaq,
against
not in the
Clean. You
league
don't
no
remember
more.
Rock versus Clean? You don't remember that battle way back in the day?
When he did what? Say it again?
You don't remember Rock versus Clean Paper back in the day?
Yes, the drag queen. Yes, that's how he got drag queen. Haymaker, bar tonight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Rock did his thing in that battle.
Sure. Okay, follow me here. Follow me here.
I'm
All right,
trying.
follow me for a second.
I'm trying to. But it's like, I think I understand what you're saying because it's actually a good point saying like how he just became who he is. But
I'm trying to explain to
he
you,
won't no
and not
punching
just you,
bag.
your audience, everyone listening, how these things happen. Is they're not just random occurrences or they're not just due to nigga being so tight. No, Rock isn't top 5 now, or the logo now, or whatever whatever accolades, not glaze, accolades you want to give him. He's not.
Whatever
I
glaze.
didn't mean to say glaze. Sorry.
Boy, why it fits so good, dude.
Whatever accolades you want to give him, I'm telling you, they're not warranted because of his rhyming. He's not given these things because his elite level battle rap ability. No. And if someone said, well, why not? Here's how. Because when real fighters and real talent gave a fuck, he was nowhere to be found. You only ate once they got the fuck off the food. Once the lion left, now here come Rock and shit, like a little jackal coming to scrape up. And then when we come on the scene, we see a water buffalo dead with a little fox eating it, and we give all the credit to the fox.
But no, but he was around. He was around. He was around with them.
If you was here 2 hours ago, you would have saw, no, that lion took that down and he just got full.
I mean, he was, Rock was not the top 15, 20. No, you was right. You right about that at first. But he was around. But look, Your Honor, but look, he was around and he was young. Remember he battled Lux when he was no Charlie Clips when he was 16. He was only 16. That's what I'm saying. He was young. He was young. My thing is he was young. So he was 16, 17, 18. Huh?
Listen, we're not taking his rapping. We're not taking the credit away by using these exclamations. I'm not whether he was 10 or 11. That's not the point. That's irrelevant.
But it should help the argument of him coming up a little bit after them. It should help that though, right? How his age, right?
Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to make myself a different point. I don't know if yours is with mine or not, but that's what we discussing. But I think what I'm trying to say, or at least it's not simple. That's why it's a story. It's a build up. It's going somewhere.
I'm
trying to explain to people why things are normal and how they happen. You just see Aaron Rodgers, but you don't know how he even got the starting position. He didn't beat okay, he did. No, okay. Anyway, listen. Yes, I'm trying to explain. Rock wasn't that tight. He was never that tight. That's all I'm saying. He was never that tight. But he's now someone who can arguably be whatever they would give him. Their face, the GOAT. I don't know if anyone ever quite said that. Sorry if that's a stretch, but I know for a fact the face. 100%. I know for a fact top 5. 100% they'll give him that. I know they'll give him hard work or whatever. The champion, one Cody. You know the stuff, right?
Okay. He definitely number one battle rapper for sure.
He's definitely what?
The number one active battle rapper for sure.
Without question.
Yeah.
All right. Now, so how do we get? How is he number one? All I'm saying is it ain't because he's a dynamic level battler. That's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm standing on. He's number one right now. Yep, I agree with what Rankins just said. Actively number one right now. Perfect. I ain't watching enough to make the rankings, but I know your rankings is correct because you see everything. So, yeah, he's not. If Rankins say the new pound for pound is rock, that's what it is. Fair enough. But please be mindful. He ain't the pound for pound champion because his hands are really good.
But he's still in there. But he's still in there with. He's still in there with Mook. I mean, people say he got killed, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying he's still in there. But I think he did good. I think he did really, really good. He didn't get killed. But people do say he got killed in that battle. But have he won against Lux yet? He got to go against Lux. That's crazy how Twerk got Lux before Tay Rock. That don't even make no sense. But he got to get. Hold up. Have he won against Lux yet? No. Right?
No, I don't believe so.
No. That's crazy. Come on, Smack. But anyway. So he got to get. He got to get in the ring and see what he do.
If that count.
Nah, that don't count.
Okay.
We want to see. I mean, you know that don't count. I'm talking about one-on-one.
Put it on my resume. I know if I did
No,
that.
it's on the resume. I mean, that's good, but it's an all-star. Like the all-star game is on your resume. So in my mind, sport-wise, those are all-star games and those type of accolades. That's not one-on-one real games. You know what I'm saying? Not in my book.
We count all-stars when talking about who better. We got 9-time all-stars. The first thing we say when we try to discuss who's better.
But
we say 9-time all-star, 2-time champ, right?
Yeah, when you try to discuss who's better, but that don't have nothing to do with their season rankings.
Okay, got you. No, okay. That's what you mean. Got you. Okay.
Right.
Well said. Yes. Okay. So, I'm hating. Now, of course, I'm going to be the hater according to people if I say, yo, bro, he's not number one because he's so fucking good. He's
no, I mean, I get your point. If you saying he don't got the most talent, so if that's what you're saying, I would agree.
I separate talent from skill. I don't use talent.
Okay, if you want to say skills, you want to say skills?
It's a skill thing.
Okay,
yeah, it's a skill thing.
So,
this isn't a talent thing. This
so
is
yeah, I agree. I agree with he might not be the most talented, but he's number one. But I agree if you're saying he's not the most talented.
But he's not. But so to some people, especially from the outside looking in, if he's number one, he's the best. Like if Canelo's Crawford's number one, yes, he's the best, and it's right for boxing, yes. But in this shit, you can be number one and not actually been the best boxer. Is what I'm saying.
No, but no, boxing, the champ's not always the best. The boxers, the champs get dethroned all the time in boxing. So just because you the number one or the champ at the time don't mean you the best. I mean, don't mean you're literally the best in the world. We got to see this fighter fight against you. That's why it's number one contenders all the time. You're only the best for the time right there. You know what I'm saying? That's in boxing. Yeah, I think battle rap is closer to boxing than anything. That's me.
I would agree in most of those areas as well. But I don't want to understand is, okay, yeah, he could be tops, but let's separate that from skill level. Let's separate actual overall. If we were in games, if we were a battle rap video game, his overall would be really low. His overall would be hella low if this was a battle rap video game. Even though he'll be the number one player on the game, I guess he'll be ranked number one, but his badge, he wouldn't have no badges. He'll be overall, but he wouldn't have no badges. Yeah, he'd be, you know what I mean? It would be like that. It'll be just aggression, spam buttons, just keep rhyming, and something maybe nice out of that, and it made it. But in today we live today, that works. He went his whole champion run just spamming buttons, bro. There's absolutely not one fire line came out of that shit, but it don't need to because you got the dick riders right behind you. All the battle rappers who want to be something with themselves and want to do something with themselves, they're going to, of course, they looking to get up there too. So while it only behooves them to be cool, be friendly, and show extra love, right? Because they have a goal. Fair enough, okay. Then the fans aren't fans. These are all new people who just, got into it. They're dick riders. They're not long-time fans of the sport, culture, or knowledge. They don't give a fuck. So it's conducive for the environment. The environment is perfect for someone who can't really rap to get off. It's perfect for that. Now more than ever, it's the greatest time to get up there and do whatever you want. You can do whatever the fuck you want to out there, and motherfuckers gonna be cheering like you don't like these niggas don't be running from beef or problems. Like that be my thing, bro.
I
There's
mean,
no
yeah, I mean, I
standard,
agree.
right?
I agree. I look at it different, but I agree to that for sure because I think it's like that because there's no way to like it's not it's losing the competition. You're not judging the battles. I think if it was more competitive, he won't come up there lackluster like that. So that's just how I look at it. So yes, there's a
And I
lot of
think,
lackluster money
and I agree
grabs.
with that. But I think when you say, I think his lackluster is just his normal body. But bro, we have almost 10 years of Rock footage before Ill Will. Right? With Ill Will is where he started turning around. Shouts out to Rock. This is no, we can go over each other's careers. They give this workout to us to debate. This is what this is for. This isn't, you know what I mean? I want people to understand that. They put the workout for us to put in order. Now, here's the order. Rock was not him as a rapper. He was never him until now, where all of the real hymns don't play anymore. Rock can only succeeded because no one else plays anymore. It's equivalent to DeMarcus Cousins is allowed to get off nowadays because Shaq ain't in the league. The only reason Anthony Davis is being a five, no, it's equivalent to saying Anthony Davis is a five Anthony Davis is a five only because Shaq ain't in the league no more. If Shaq walked the league today, Anthony Davis is not a five. He'll have to be at the four because it'll have to be another bigger nigga at the five. Yeah, DeMarcus Cousins will be a four. Durant will be a three. LeBron and them will be back at their normal positions if Shaq walked the league today. You can only stretch and do all this because by the grace of God, Shaq gone. Or Tim gone, or all of the big. Sorry, not just Shaq, but that's the biggest one. Tim, Dirk, KG, all of them. They all gone. So, now you can have your little fun now, Porzingis. Niggas like that would have never got on. Are you kidding me? So that's what it feels like now. It's like, don't look. You watch the Celtics get the championship, man, Porzingis, and I'm the only one sitting there like, yeah, that's a product of just simply, okay, let's switch the basketball analogy because I think this is where it stops. But what I'm saying is, all of the fighters who fought hard would beat the shit out of Tay-Rock any single day. Now, none of them battle anymore. They all made it to the next level, either Hitman, Rex, most of them don't really, they were him before. See, Rock still got something to chase because remember, he was never really good. He was always a shitty punching bag. He was in everyone's bottom five. He was never respected amongst battlers or fans in terms of being elite. I'm not saying not respected as a man or an adult. I wouldn't know that. I would say I wouldn't have a take on that one. I'm saying as a battler, he wasn't looked at as one of the elites, not by Surf, not by Clips, not by Big T, not by anyone who was the elites. The top 10 niggas, he wasn't one of them, and neither was he respected by them. If you want to know how do I know that, go watch the battles. Go watch Surf. Explain to him how much of a fucking punching bag you are to the rest of us. The same way Surf and some of them feel about John John. I think a lot of fans don't know. Rock was John John. I don't think the fans know that, and that's okay that they don't know. It's not my job to burst their bubble. I'm just here talking with rankings who know the history, so we can talk about it. You know what's up. He was John John in terms of how the fans view him. However y'all look at John John, I look at John John as a pretty elite killer. I like to think so, especially if catch him on the right wave. But overall, not too crazy of a nigga in comparison to all the niggas that go crazy. In the time we're going crazy, when you had them Nick Rex, Shine, so let's just go about group, Dot Mob, NYB, and Quiet Money, and Jersey. Dot Mob, NYB, Quiet Money, and Jersey. Let's just stick with them 4 pillars of the battle rap sport, where the best guys come from, are either Jersey, New York, specifically Jersey, Harlem, Brooklyn, or Chicago. It's where the killers reside, and I put Hitman, Hey Verb, all in that Quiet Money Midwest shit too. You could lead the charge with Hitman, but I like to lead it with Big T. I like to lead the charge with Big T. But okay, let's take all of them. Surf, Austin, O'Reilly.
When you say you mean the Midwest, you mean the Midwest, right?
Yeah, that's the Midwest.
Okay.
We talking about killers here, bro. We talking about the Jersey killers, the New York killers. Around all of these killers, niggas like Shotgun Sugar, niggas like Rock, Niggas like John John. Niggas like Mr. Wavy. Okay, not Mr. Wavy. So I'm trying to think of niggas like there's a lot of out of all the killers, the people let's go like let's take it slow. Suge, John John, Rock. Let's stop right there. That's a good three. These three are very popular people. But when battle rap was at its height and the fighters was as elite as UFC fighters could be, these three names I just named were irrelevant, sir. They were irrelevant niggas when battle rap was when them niggas. How loud am I? I've been here yelling for so long. I don't know how loud I am.
You're very.
I just looked and see people looking at me. I didn't even notice. I'm in a Target parking lot yelling like shit. I just let me shut up. So okay, these three. Let's go with these three: Suge, John John, Rock. Popular names. When the fighters of their time, and I'm going because that's their time. That's why I was using them. They on that time. They were here for all of this. They watched it. When that shit was, them niggas were punching bags. They were irrelevant to the moving needle of battle rap. It was Clips, Serve, it was Rex. We know it was right. Okay, all of the fighters who we talking about as killers left battle rap around 2013, 2014, they started to all make a new for themselves. Some of them went on for better and wilding out and other opportunities. Some of them stayed in the streets and started doing more music. Some of them, you know what I mean, whatever. But either way, Rex stopped giving a fuck about competing at the top of this sport in 2014, 2015. Surf don't count. He still always wanted to compete at the top. JC, I would say stop caring. Oh, but that's irrelevant because maybe that was a little later actually after the tournament. But okay, so O-Red stopped caring. Shit, maybe after his big T battle, I don't know. O-Red been stopped caring. He still put on good performances. O-Red's top dope, in my opinion. But just care. I'm talking about care, because that's where you got to judge them at their most. Judge what they care for, not just, what they doing. Okay, when them fighters was fighting and that shit was going crazy, the niggas Suge is a top dude now. Rock is one of the top guys now. I don't know what John ranked right now. Is he in there? Is he on the leaderboard somewhere?
I mean, not the leaderboard. No, top 25. Yes.
Oh damn! Okay, Suge top 10 leaderboard.
No, top 25. Yes.
Shotgun Suge not top 10 right now?
No.
No. Okay, fair enough. All right, you got the rankings better than me. I ain't watched this shit again. Okay, I know what I see on Facebook, and he been wild. I thought Anyway, all right. So okay, and Rock is arguably number one on the leaderboards right now. All right, fair enough. Either way, my point still stands regardless where they rank. All of these guys amassed an extreme level of popularity / boost to their careers once the real fighters left. Once Chuck Liddell retired, once Anderson Silva retired, now you can come play here, Connor. Now here you come. Now you can come get some money. I'm done with it now. That's what I mean. So you have to compare it in its proper context. When they were all fighting to be the best, Rock was the worst. When they all no longer gave a fuck, Rock's now the best. Just remember how it works so we don't give too many points to attributes they don't deserve. Rock is not no motherfucking... Rock has never been a fucking groom rocking nigga. He ain't no groundbreaking, crowd shaking, needle moving, battle rap bending performances. He's never do that. Now, no. Bucks did that one time. Battle rapping, moving, bending performance against Kyle. Yup. Rex did it too many times. Clips, Surf a million times. Yup. Arsenal, O-Red. We talk about real assassins, bro. Rock wasn't one of them niggas. And he still ain't.
He still ain't.
Because them niggas ain't fighting no more. Now he's just the last of them. You just came up from them leaving out. You ever passed the test in school because enough people ain't show up? You just passed because enough motherfuckers ain't come? Yeah, it's like that. You ain't, come on, you just, especially Suge. Suge, who's my third favorite battle rapper of all time. Rex, Big T, Suge, in that order, for sure. It's been that way regardless. 4, 5, 6, and 7 on the way up changes, but 1, 2, 3 always been that way. Suge is my third favorite battle rapper of all time and had always been since I first seen him against Heartless 17, 18 years ago. Okay. And even so you know this ain't coming from no place of malice, but nothing but the truth. Jagger Shook was irrelevant to battle rap when the fighters fought, when the real fighters was fighting. And if you keep wondering why does that matter? Well, because that's where their skill set was mostly tested. We used the LeBron ain't play nobody argument. I mean, Jordan ain't play nobody argument as loosely as we want. And now I'm essentially saying the same thing. What you mean Jordan ain't play nobody? That's what they would say. Jordan ain't play nobody. Playing plumbers and shit. That's what this is kind of like. Rock ain't fighting nobody down. These niggas suck. What happened when the actual talent was fighting? He was getting his ass spanked. Irrelevant. He was in everyone's bottom. He was a punching bag. He was a dirty little guy who can't dress, big ass hats. He was a he was one of the people you just make fun of. He was like bill collector. He was like bill collector before Bill. He was the first bill collector. You just made fun of how he looked. You made fun of his outfit, how he dressed, how skinny and frail he was. He's so light in the ass. I wasn't in battle rap at the time, so I'm talking about what they did. I'm talking about the blogs and the things they were doing. They used to roast each other. I wasn't there. This is it. You know what I mean? He was motherfuckers don't know that. They think he was some real life top kingpin or something. And I don't care. And I'm not jealous or envious or angry that narratives change and people can go from being complete dorks in the back of the class to all of a sudden in college. I just got to care about that. You got to grow up someday.
Right.
You can't expect every kid to be this way his whole life. You got to grow up someday.
Right.
So I personally I'm okay with that. But what we not do is give them unnecessary points. That's what we ain't doing. And unnecessary points for Rock would be calling him the gun bar king. That's an unnecessary point. You do not skip the best gun bars. Are you kidding? You don't even create and craft the best bars. Are you kidding me? Are we what? You just get he could just self-crown himself and now we just gonna follow it? That was a self-appointed title. We didn't say no shit like that. He said that. According to us, your ass is some fucking shit. Your hats is too big. Your shoes is fucked up. When Surf used to pick on him the most, he get better as his outfits get better. That's what Surf used to say. Yeah, his rhymes get better as his clothes get better. He was like, but we forget now all of a sudden he the man, arguing with everybody like some thug. All of a sudden he just the top kingpin in what? And we just forget this stuff. And I'm here to say, well, here's how it happens. You get dick rider battlers. You get battlers who coming up. They know imagine Rex and them are by gone. So you get battlers coming up who Rock is still hella active. So of course they gonna be his friend. Especially all them KMM niggas. They gonna be his yeah, of course you got to because you're trying to get somewhere with your life. And it doesn't behoove you to say, yeah, nah, bro, I'm good. Yeah, only Honor could do some shit like that. Only Honor could say, nah, Clips, I don't want for that battle, bro. You rhymed fucking Senegal twice in the same 4 bars. I'm good. That ain't enough elite level rhyming for me, Clips. I'm sorry. Fuck this opportunity, but I gotta stand true to the rhymes. I'm the only so I don't expect no other nigga to do some shit like that. No. You gotta win the game of life first so that money don't move you. So it's so many steps it takes. So I get you. No, don't be like that. But I promise you, bro. Them niggas can't keep it real themselves. South of the rum. They can't keep it real themselves. And then you link up with the right people. Now it's Rock and Twerk. Twerk was also super ass, but he's a bit of a bully in this day and age. It's easy to beat. These niggas are bitches. They saw him. It's easy to beat. So it's like, so they kind of like, they got Chess. He's probably a thoroughbred. Shouts out to Chess, and you just got. I just want you to see how it like performs up. It starts to form, and slowly they fake take over. And it's a fake takeover. It's a fake lion pride takeover. It ain't a real takeover. You ain't really knocked Hitman out the culture. You ain't be conceded for that spot. You didn't beat out Big T. You didn't beat out these killers. You didn't beat them out. They left. You just took their spot. Sounds out to you for taking their spot due to longevity. But why the fuck we sitting here giving these unnecessary points for? That boy is trash cheeks. Them niggas is bums, man. This shit be frustrating the fuck out of me, bro. Fuck is all this eating for?
I thought I saw you on the card.
And we treat them like they. Nah, go ahead. What you say? Let me take a break. Go ahead.
I thought I saw you on the car. Hey, Fred, what you feel about this, man? What up, G?
G, what up, boy?
Salute to y'all boys, man. Hey, I'm just listening to your Honor go
off on a tangent. Right? I'm not trying to. I said that, Fred. I ain't trying to, man. This is what they do to me, man. No. But I gotta vouch for what you saying as far as when I came back in, y'all, rankings and everything already going, been going sturdy for so long. I had already left battle rap when I was younger and missed that period of time. So when I come in, I come back in, Tay-Rock already the gun bar king. So to people, I'm coming as a new fan, it sounds thinking like, oh, yeah, he been a gun bar king, but not knowing that he just claimed these titles after everybody, after the majority of the competition going. I mean, he battled like the K-Shine, different stuff like that. And we can go and see that was a hype battle from the jump, but like when I go back to the battle when he battled, what's the dude that Cassidy battled? Disaster? Not Disaster. I'm thinking about Goods. Yeah, Goods. That's the one battle where I seen Tay-Rock, like, Rhymes is like, he was losing because of his image. And he did remind me back then of like how you said that way Bill Collector was. And I shout out to Bill Collector because now he ain't that same way he was, the same way Tay-Rock ain't like he was. Not saying they're not the same people, but they dress different, so people gave them a different characteristic. They recreate photos and reintroduce. Yeah, that's like a junk. But they're the same people though. They just reintroduce themselves and hope people forgot. That's all. And then all the new people gravitate onto what they saying now because they don't know what they said before. And I'm vouching for that 1,000. Go ahead, bro. And if I bring it to their attention, the other side is me. Now I'm the hater or the problem. Now I do want to ask you this, Fred, because this is a good point. I even wondered to myself. I said, why is it relevant for you to make sure people understand he wasn't him before, guys? Please be. Why is that? I even had to sit with myself and say, what is the point? I'm talking. Oh, my baby is fucking in the car, mad as shit. Coming. I'm sorry, my mother. I'm so sorry, my mother. Come on. You want some outside time? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you good? You some outside time? I'm right here, man. Let me just take her off this car seat and just hold her while I talk. Yeah. Do you think I got you while you handling that? That's your man. Fred, I be sitting there saying, yo, Honor, look deep in my heart, Honor. What is the benefit in making sure others know certain people wasn't always like that? It's like you've been like that forever. You in school, you was a bitch in elementary school. Every nigga you knew was a bitch in the previous grade, and you had to make sure the next grade knew that. Because they would come up to the 10th grade like they weren't just getting bullied in the 9th. And I was always the guy to make sure we knew he was sucking elementary. And to this day, Fred, I'm going to keep it gutter. I haven't found really the answer. And if the answer is hating, then I'm just going to have to live with that and be honest with that. I'm not here to lie or present myself in any other way than who I am. And if I know it, I'm going to tell you. If I know it's hating, I'm going to say, yeah, I told Rankins not too long ago. Yo, Rankins, I used to be festering in my hate for these niggas. We had a good conversation about it on the page where I said I used to boil in my hate for these niggas because I felt they were receiving awards and achievements that they didn't deserve through their work, things like that. So you can fester in that hate, so you had to realize and take a step back. Now, with this type of shit, bro, if I'm hating out, I'm going to be the first one to say, I'm sorry, I'm a little envious, slightly jealous, a little mad. My anxiety ain't right now. I'm a little angry and jealous of that. I don't have to be the first, but I promise you, I don't think that's what's happening here. But I never understood. So, yeah.
Fred?
All right. Yeah, I'm here. He said, I never wanted to be pretty much number one. Y'all can hear me? I was talking to some other officer. I can hear you. I was saying, I was always a dude, the nigga we get in 9th grade. I'm like, nah, he was just a bitch in middle school. Don't worry about it, he's a bitch. But he's in 9th grade faking now. Now, maybe he could have gained some heart this one summer. And I guess I never put that into niggas' store. I never been like, shit, a long time, and they get hacked in the district. Niggas definitely gain some nuts each summer. Yeah, some is when you really gain your nuts. So, but I never gave nigga that type. I was always a nigga to be like, man, he was just a bitch. But no, we smacked the shit out of him in the 7th grade. If he in the fucking 11th grade, I'm still holding him to the 7th grade. And I don't know why I always did that, bro. And I always thought it was necessary. Because if here's what I think, and I could be hating, I'm gonna let you tell me. I'm all right with that. I tell you, I gave you my back door since childhood. I'm okay if you tell me, yeah, you know, that's hating it. But nigga in the 10th grade and he tough now, but you keep holding him to his 6th grade pussiness, yeah, you hanging on him, bro. Let the nigga grow up. You ain't let him grow up, whatever. Then tell me that. But here's what I would say first before I let you go. I think it's important for everybody in the room to know this nigga switched pods because he was bullied out of his last pod in the jail. He switched, he's over here because he was bullied, not because he was untamable. Okay, so do you say, well, I don't know, why does that matter? Why does everyone in the room need to know this guy is hoping he got transferred because he was scared and because he got rat allegations on his name, so he's in a new pod faking, but he's scared. Why is that important? Well, if everyone in the room knew he was actually a bitch, I don't know. I'll let you take over. I don't know.
You're right. His bars ain't gonna hit. It's just like J2. No matter, because I'm not saying he's a great rapper, but he has a battle rap skill set, I would say, right? But some of the bars he put together, even if they might sound okay, because of we know his personality and stuff, it don't hit as much. You know what I mean? His choices, it don't hit as much. You know what I mean? So, not even say personality, let's say character traits. His character, who he is, not because his persona could be what he wants people to believe he is, but his character is who he actually is, right?
So my question is, I never figured out why is it my job to make sure y'all understand motherfucker's real character since elementary school. I don't know why that was my job, but I just self-appointed it to myself and felt like I had to be the one to do it.
And what it is it's the same as like when we go back to Cassidy and then we hear like he was say he was in New York, and that's what from Jules Santana, he's from New York. Where he from?
Cassidy, I thought he's from Jersey.
What Jules Santana?
Oh, Jules.
Okay, yeah, Jules Santana.
Santana from Harlem.
All right, yeah, from New York, right?
Yeah.
So Harlem, and they said Cassie was up there killing stuff back in the days. And homeboy went back to go get Jules Santana. Said this dude out here killing stuff. Jules came out there, and then he saw it was Cassie. He was like, nah, I'm good. So I'm saying because of where Jules Santana's credibility as a rapper, an artist rapper, we give him a good credibility. So to find out that he heard Cassie was out there on the block going crazy, then he found out it was Cassie. Yeah.
Yes, you did. That's correct. I still don't know why it's my job to do it though, and that's what
no. But I'm just thinking because they help levels. They help set levels, and they're not everything. You just telling your part. That's the part that you know that somebody else might not know.
And why is it relevant for him to know? That's what why is it relevant for him to know?
I don't think it's irrelevant. Sometimes you tell it, and you can see, like you say, when somebody like, dang, he persevered, or he was going through. I remember a time somebody ran me home off the bus, but then by the time they got to my door, I was outside with a butcher knife. If you would have seen the first part, you wouldn't have knew that I came outside with a butcher knife. You would have only went with the story. He ran me home. You see what I'm saying? But you ain't seen the whole thing that you don't know. So you just letting people know the part that you know that they might not know. Isn't that nothing wrong there?
Okay. Oh, okay. I like that thing. Good. Because you could have said it, bro. This hate, I don't give a fuck. That's how.
I don't think it's hating, because hating would be that you saying something on somebody that they really ain't like that, and you just hating on them because of how they is now. But if they was actually like that.
Here's the better question. Here's the best question, Fred. Can you hate if it's facts? Can you hate if what you're saying is factual? Is there a way you spit facts, but he's still hating?
Only if you overlooking the achievements now. If you admitting to the achievements now, but also telling the truth from the past, it's not hating.
Got you.
Yeah, you gotta actually be watering something down that's good to be a hater. Like we call it haterade, like a Gatorade, but when they watering it down, they be turning into something else.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah, brother. But bro,
so what you think, Your Honor? You think you hating?
The truth is nothing but the truth, but the whole truth is nothing but the truth.
What you think, Your Honor?
The whole truth.
So you think you hating?
What you gotta say?
No, I'm just saying. I'm asking Your Honor, do he think he's hating, or do you understand what hate is in people's mind?
I think I'm gonna go with nah then. Based on what Fred, it ain't never wrong to spill the truth. I feel like there's a bit of. It depends on how. I sometimes feel like mine is unnecessary. Right? Isn't it unnecessary to tell the new fans, yo, bro, he wasn't him before this. What is the necessity in it? Which leads me to say you might be hating a little bit, bro, and that's okay.
I think it does vary. I think it does vary. I think if you're warning somebody about somebody's past, that's not hate. But if you downing them from where they're at because of their past, then that might look like hate right there. So it definitely varies.
I agree with that, right?
If I upload a video explaining why LeBron is not him, that's a hate video off the jump. If the video's titled "Why LeBron is not him,"
yeah, right, yeah. Well, to me, that's a hate. Yeah.
And then it would be like, what is him? Is him like the greatest of all time, or is him like saying he ain't great at all?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? It's all about, like I said, when you putting stuff in an order, like rankings do a structure. So the number 10 person on his rankings, he ain't hating on him by putting him number 10 because he better than all the rest under him. You see what I'm saying? He admitting that everybody under him he better than already. So he's still giving him props at the same time while putting him on his level. That's what I'm saying. If you're trying to tell people about Tay-Rod, everybody be like, yeah, Tay-Rod the GOAT, the this. That's like, all right, yeah. But if you want to measure him against everybody, I got to take you back to when he first started. This how he was. Now think about when these people first started, how they came out. Somebody might be like, Jordan, he couldn't win until this happened. You see what I'm saying? This is last time. Yeah. Go ahead, Rex.
No. It was your honor.
No, I was just saying, yeah, you're right. They say he ain't win till he got Pippen. They love to say that. Yeah, you're right. No, I was just saying, you're right. Keep going.
Yeah, and I vouch for that Pippen comment itself, where you see Pippen on other teams that was great, but they didn't win. So then that's why I'm still have to give a point to Jordan there, because I seen Pippen play on other teams, but those teams didn't win. Even though Jordan only won with Pippen, I gotta take all of it. You see what I'm saying?
I do. Okay, I get that, and again, I'm okay with either way it swings. So I'm hating, that's fine. It's just a word. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna do nothing about it. There's no consequence to this. There's no consequence to a nigga saying that.
Nah, it is consequences. It's just not physical consequences. Still spiritual consequences.
It is spiritual consequences for sure. Because that could bring on cancer.
I know you tripping. Right. Right.
Hey, Rance, and just to talk on something spiritual, he was saying something earlier. He was like, I don't want to be holding stuff in for people. That I will tell you this: if you're not spitting it just to let people know about like we said, ranking, stature, and what in battle rap. But like you said, you gotta win in real life. And when you telling them about real life, so then you can't let battle rap destroy your real life. You see what I'm saying? So just because he getting praise and people not recognizing other people who just as dope as him or something, if you go around holding that as like a grudge, which would eventually bring iniquity, which will put you in a bad situation spiritually. And then now you can't let that go. Every time you go in there, you getting that. That right there is something you want to fight against. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's the one I was telling Rankins last time. I was festering in that I didn't want to do that. Yeah. When I first
don't do that.
About 2 years ago, it took that the first year outside of it was hard because it didn't stop for me. It kept going. And I was like, hey, they don't forget it. It's going on. And I started to feel away. But anyway, because I think I left with some of the greatest. What is? Yes, I don't care either way. I just would like to know. I would like to know so I can do something about it. But I don't think I'm hating, bro. I wouldn't think so. Only because I just can't find the important reason. Like, I woke up today, got on Rankins thing, and he's talking about niggas being this and that, and we talking about that, and I'm like, oh no, that ain't true. I got to see this. And but why? That urge to come in here and show him why these boys ain't bad is what? What is bad? Is that just debating? You just love to debate, maybe? You know, there's no profit behind this. I'm not monetized. If he is, I ain't getting none of it. But there's literally there's no positive in what it just, I don't know. So that's what
it's just a conversation. Maybe you just like this type of conversation. Maybe and maybe that type of conversation. Maybe you interested in that. But I can just say you gonna know about yourself, whether it's hate or what. If you can give him praise or props for what he is doing good, then you can understand that you're not hate. But if you're trying to tear down what he really is now, from that, then that's the difference. It's just like this. Like some people
want to tear down what he is now. That is what it is. I am.
All right, then stop trying to tear him down and stop being a hater. I don't respect it. I don't think no one else should.
I think he was saying that he getting too much credit. He think he getting too much credit, so it could look like hate for sure. Especially in Tay Rock's eyes, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily for my eyes. I don't care. He number one in my book.
We gotta make sure the other niggas we call it right. They digging. We gotta make sure people overinflate him. It's digging. If you say if I underinflate him, I'm hating. Then make sure the people overinflating him is digging.
Yeah, you gotta be fair for sure.
Yeah, they definitely in that level. What you're saying right there.
Yeah.
There we go. That's all. That is. Hey, Rings. Hey, Rings, check this out. Now, I know a lot of people, this is an unpopular opinion right here, what I'm finna say, right? And I'm only saying this just to show how it could be like say, Chess. He knows, like, what, one of the young boys, like, shows something. And I'm in it that, like, he got one of the best battle rap skill sets ever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But look at how many jokes and how much it is. No, not trying to slander, but I'm just saying for somebody like Your Honor to be like, damn, my career could be further, or I could still continue my career, because to us, he still got a solid name. To us. You see what I'm saying? You gotta understand, like, we wouldn't even we don't see you like a J2.
Nah, I ain't gay.
No, not gay. It ain't about it. It's somebody it's something. They just watch him because he on the phone.
No, I'm just fucking with you. I know.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. So what I'm saying to you, if you go check. Your Honor got a lot of. If you remember they used to bring up moments. I tell you that Your Honor got a lot of moments. He might not have been in battle rap as long as a lot of other people, but if you can go take moments, especially that I'm better than you, I'm stronger than you. Man, he got 4. Even in a loss, he'll have a moment that can go viral on the internet. You see what I'm saying? And you can compare later on. You're gonna be able to compare him to some of these other people that get high praise, because when you go look at how many not even losses, but letdowns, he was like, shoot, he could be in the same category as them because he got as many impact things as them. You see what I'm saying? But this is an unpopular opinion. You see what I'm saying? This is not popular. It's something you figure out later on in life.
No, I understand. That's my bad, Breakers. Did you want to jump in there?
No. He talking to you.
Okay, I feel like I ain't heard you say nothing in a while. I know you're sitting on something over there.
No, I said something. I said something you might not heard. I said something a little bit, probably like a couple minutes ago, but just he was talking to you right there, so I'm just listening to y'all.
Okay, got you. All right. I'm gonna make sure everybody getting their face up to. Okay, yes. Well said.
I appreciate that.
Well said, Dig, for sure. Because, and one of the things that I think is important right now is what I be trying to explain is. And it started off with Twerk, so this isn't a rock brand. Any name could be used in these people's places. These are just the best names to use. It could be anybody. Twerk, the rock could easily be associated with Chug. It can switch for whoever, because I've run up a bunch of them. John, it's a bunch. Bill Collector. There's a bunch of them, right? Now, the main argument that I want to make about it is when these niggas they take forever this started, Jig. You came in, but it started with like when I was playing Turk. We forget how cringy his early career was. We make it seem like he was mean, so he pumped on the scene, million views, very first, right out the gate, obvious talent. No, wait. No. These niggas went through a few, fight a few styles, fight a few styles, get a few transformations first, find a few more topics, and then go watch other niggas find some more topics to talk about. Now niggas throwing shit, we can get people in that later, but now they got, that's why I said they fight topics, they steal topics. You're supposed to be drugs, guns, money, bitches, hoes, stuff, and aggravated assault, or the whole, it's supposed to be mostly shit like that. These niggas steal topics. Now they want to talk about religion. Now everybody that has priorities. Now everybody want to tell everybody about themselves and what to do about themselves. Now everybody just looks. Now everybody want to teach everybody and fix somebody's life. Now Geechee all of a sudden want to help everybody do better with their life. All of a sudden, that's topic. You're still in topics. You're supposed to just be talking about senseless gun shit the whole time. You're still in whole topics out here. So here's what I'm saying. I was making the point. We got the rock because I was making the point about
Originality.
Some of these niggas took a minute to get nice because they was finding themselves because they suck for real. And then now that they found the perfect blend of Prez Mafia and Rum Nitty, now all of a sudden they goaded. I take issue with that. I reject that. I take issue with shit like that. This nigga was a URL's punching bag for 20 years. Now he's the gun barkeep. Now he's the man, the champion of the year, the greater logo. And no one's going to put the equation and say, oh, well, Surf is gone, so it's wide open. No one's going to put that together and say and be able to put that shit together. Oh, well, Big T definitely don't give a fuck no more. You know, Rex pissed. I'm giving a fuck. K-Shine out the game. Oh yeah. Everyone that would have kept him, and everybody who would have been the reason he's not in the top 20, it's no longer relevant.
Your Honor.
Yo.
So now I'm gonna let you go right back. Hey, but shout out to Big T on this one right there, because that's one of the best examples, right? Because what he just did recently, and I ain't seen it, but I just seen a few blogs. I can tell his hype around what he just did, right?
Don't get too hype. Don't get too hype.
It dragged in the mud for 3-4 years to the worst, to the good. And not saying he wasn't responsible for it. You see what I'm saying? Not saying, but I'm saying somebody who we know is a certified legend from having his own style. Like you said, he didn't have to be cultivated around nobody. He came in, he tuned up. Yeah, he came in his own.
And when you say warranted, when you say his hate for Big T was warranted, you mean because he was starting to be ass?
Yes.
I'm saying because of his own slip up. I'm not saying as far as he felt, I'm not saying that was warranted. No, I'm saying what was warranted is he know he wasn't giving his best. So if somebody don't feel like that's hot because they know what you can do, then they mention you on the scale of you.
I got that. Okay, now I want to check this out because see, I look at it. It's funny how we all watch the same thing, watch it so different. Because I always looked at it like Big T came in with a style that was so advanced for its time. Motherfuckers ain't know what to do with him. You know how many people learn how to battle from him, learn how to be witty from Big T? You learn how to be witty from watching him. That's for you to learn wit from niggas like him. He's King Wit. Okay. Now, here's how I look at it. Look at it right now.
Hey, hold on. Say right there, bro. Just say something dope.
No, watch this. I got you. That's easy. We can do that again. Yeah, listen. Okay, man, watch this.
Bro, that's dope. Hey, dope.
For sure. Everybody know that. Yeah, niggas know what's up. They just like to pretend they don't, bro, when it's time to. Niggas know what's up with Hitman and Big T. They just like to pretend Hitman is trash for some reason. They just like to pretend he wasn't him. They just like to do that because they don't know what else to do. But it's not real. It's not reality. And that's what I think bothers me. I like to bring the real to the world. Yeah, there we go. I'm not hating. I just like to bring the real to whatever I'm into. I like that better. Bring the real to whatever I'm into. And I'm into battle rap, so I just bring the real there. All right, here we go. This is what I want to say. Big T. So let's say you say he fell off or niggas falling off. That's fair. But I be looking at it like, no, I think the rest of battle rap kind of caught up with his wit, and then he didn't push it to another level, you know? And so he just stayed right there, and unfortunately, because of the rest of the battle rap went a little further. But that's interesting how he, and okay, all right, let's do the poor part. The poor part is,
I'm saying the yin and yang.
that's true. That's true. It definitely could be him too. Yes, I agree. But the only point I was trying to make is you see a difference between niggas who step on the scene dynamic and 7, 8 years before anything dynamic happens. Like that's the oh this is oh man that's the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about me and Swamp. I'm talking about Bird, Hitman, Rex, Shine, Big T, Lux, the Clips. Back then it was fun. It was nice. It was we saw it the first battle or we didn't need 90 feet. The reason I think it's wrong for some of these guys to get their bearings is because their natural rapping ability is very low. And they need years. They need to be around Clips Lot, be around Daylight or whoever else. They need to be with these people and rub off and learn and get better because they suck. So they gotta. It takes a minute. That's what I think. It took a minute for us to like DNA. Now all of a sudden he's a PG killer. You wouldn't put killer ever in his name in no point in history. With DNA and the word killer be in the same sentence unless we're talking about how to kill the crowd momentum. Then you say DNA.
Hey, y'all, one thing about DNA, boy, he can't change that face everything about him, bro.
No, he changed it. After his Verb performance, that volume, ever since that one, he started to change the narrative. Niggas like now he's associated with killing or something.
I hear that, but bro, when you look at that man's face, man, it don't even fit him. He shouldn't even walk that on him because what he's supposed to be, he can't be because he got that fan on him. He's messing up his good face. He's supposed to be the one shaking hands. Go ahead and make the deal and get done. Stop playing. Go get to make the deals happen so everything can open up. Stop playing. Time for you to go put on the suit. We know you're a battle rap fan. Go put on the suit.
Bro, okay, so like DNA, I should have mentioned him with John, Suge, Rock, some of the guys who started with the early guys. They were there from the jump, but they were never truly of the elite. They never played with the elite fighters. They never could fight up, as Surfer said. They could never fight up. And he was one of them. Yes, DNA, Suge, John, Rock. Now, they're still around. DNA, Suge, John, and Rock still rap. And they all still the same niggas. They haven't changed. They're still the same rapper. Except now, they win, and now it's good shit. But why? Why is this phenomenon happening? Well, I'm just trying to explain, and I know we stuck on Rock for a while, but no, to be any of these guys I named, Rock is the best example because he's number one pound for pound. That's why I asked before. The rank is still number one. That these four guys are only who they are because they just been in the game so fucking long. Are we gonna shoot? Can we sit here and be honest? Serious Jones gets booked because he started early. Can we start calling these things the right way, bro?
That was a crazy comment right there, bro. But I know that he flopped. He just ringing off his name. You right. He ringing off his name.
Like, Serious Jones is around, can still eat off what he does. He can still make money because he started before everybody else. DNA can still eat in this shit because he started way before everybody.
I like you over Serious Jones right now.
Grandfathered in. Some of these guys are just grandfathered in, Fred.
I like you over Serious Jones right now. I think that'll be a high battle for you right now. You versus Serious Jones.
I like Jones sometimes. But
I like you over him.
Oh.
In a battle.
That's a better thing.
But see, like he's slick and you slick. That's what I like that one. See, when I'm looking at it,
No, that's fake slick. See, let me teach it now. See,
Yeah, I'm just saying, but I'm saying that's what you would have to show. You would show the level. Like, you really think you slick? Let me show you. That's
it's
what I
like
need.
daylight. Him and daylight. It's fake slick. The daylight. Yeah, it's fake. It's supposed to be, and it's presented as such, but it's not really that. And we can go through that if you like. But you're saying, right? You're saying that's what I have to say to him. Nah, but you, but I ain't looking at it. But yes, it's fake slick. It's pretend slick. It ain't really like it ain't really slick. It's like daylight. They just get away with that
Salute
fake
to the
ass
game.
pretending
Better
to be
Rapper
tight.
Cypher. I'll
That
be
shit
back. I
is so
gotta charge
annoying.
my phone, y'all.
Like that shit.
What we
That
doing?
shit is frustrating as fuck. Especially daylight. God, he used to be a good
Hey, man,
Why
yeah,
is he
he